Good day, gentlemen and ladies. So the subject of my video today will be regarding that outstanding stove that I acquired. I was just looking for parts, but I ended up buying another stove with 3 times as much parts that I was looking for. Alright, so stick around. I had problem with that video. I already done the introduction at the beginning, and somehow when I was about to editing, transfer the camera into my computer, the first part here, like I see the camera is flashing, is registering, but it was not doing that. It was doing that, but when I transferred to my computer, everything disappeared except the part outside. If you look at after when I open it, I will add the other part. You see my cooking pot. It was not on the. You will see it disappear. I just finished to cook for my weekly cooking. Usually I do that on Sunday, but I was very busy this Sunday making firewood. So yeah. All right. So basically, all right. Let's do that. That's the second time for me. What I already made a video about the best 1970s stove with side bottle. I will have the video description. All right, it was a great researcher. He was working for MSR. All right, it's an outstanding stove company, by the way. And he developed this. The first model was a Model 9. From MSR, it was called it is called the XGK. X for expedition, XJ for gasoline, K for kerosene. Very basic name, and I already have the stove like that used in the RCAF for search and rescue and back in the 70s, and that's why they chose it, because it was the size very sturdy build, very strong, with the self-built lighter and light up. Yeah, all right. And also I have my video description talking about it. Now I was looking for a stove, and I look. This one was in Kijiji. It was not in Marketplace, and it was a gentleman, an outstanding gentleman living in east of Montreal. Okay, and that outstanding gentleman offered me a very good price. We tried to coordinate to have it shipped to me to his family friend, and it didn't work out. So he ended up after 3 or 4 months. Last August, I believe, he sent it to postal call with no more nothing added. He assumed the price, and it was an outstanding price, by the way. I believe it was less than $120. The stove itself with the bottle, it's already a good deal, but look what it came. It came with this, and look inside. Now that pump, he was working on kerosene. He was using alcohol metallic to light up the stove because it was so cold. And then he had what's this bottle? This is the true bottle. This is this one. Then he had this of the kerosene, and this is my personal bottle. I had it to protect these. So it had 3 valves, as you see here, with 2 bottles. This is one, but he had 3 valves. Now, inside the kit, in here, all right, he had like a lot of stuff. All right, this was his home kit. All right, everything is there: tools, a seal, lubricant for the O-rings. He's got also the cleaning tool. I'm just gonna give you that. He's got that many times. This is the just hold on there. This is very, very rare. So he's got the tool here to remove the nuts, like right there, the big nut right there on the side. And he's got also the other nuts, all the screwdriver, and it is rated MSR on it. He's got the little thing to clean, like a welder torch that we have. He's got another pump, a completely brand new SI pump right there. So he's get 4 pumps with it and all the instruction, like plenty of parts. This was his home kit. Now when he goes to expedition, that guy was bouncing left and right. This was my personal. I had another cup from the other stove that I have. That is another kit, and it's an official MSR kit. He had it. He have the, except the pump is missing in there, but everything he found in the bag except the pump, it's in that kit. This is what he used to bring on his expedition. That thing has a lot of life stories to tell if he was able to speak. And he's got also the aluminum foil, okay, and also another kit that he built himself as another kit that he was bringing with himself, okay. So he always had 2 kits just in case, and he ended up never use them, all right. He never changed it. He always bought, so he's got 3 spare kits, never use them. And this is the original 1970s stove. It was the stove to have back in the 70s. When they introduced that type of stove, it was very strongly built and it's still working very well. For me, I just light it up, I empty the bottle of naphtha and everything is done because I had a problem with the camera. But yeah, that outstanding gentleman, and it was a great, the best find. Look at this, all the spare part. Marie-Ange will have the kids, Marie-Ange kids, or Marie-Ange kids. I mean, I'm gonna be passed away, and and my great-great-grandkids will still have that stove working very well with all these parts. That model, by the way, the XGK, is still making it. They make it with legs now, I believe. And but they still have the steel rod, still have the same roughness, built very strongly built. And all right, so I hope that my camera still keep that movie. 7 minutes 37. So let's go outside, and I know the outside parts stay on. So all right, folks, and thank you very kindly for subscribing to my channel. And stick around, let's hope it works. Anyway, so yeah, so kerosene and alcohol, but I can in my for the test I'm going to use the naphtha. All right, so again, this is a great find for me to be able to find the another MSR stove. But I was looking just for the stove itself. I mean, here something happened, so I've got a good spare parts stove in case of something it's happening, and it's working outstandingly very well. I tested last fall, all right. So when I acquired it, so on that, with no further ado, I will fill up my can, all right, connect it, and let's testing it, all right. And again, thank you very kindly for subscribing to my channel. That will be, it's almost summer, that will be, like I told you, that will be my last stove video. I've got one more video next week that will be a lantern, but a very special lantern that dating back brand spanking new since the 1950s. I cannot wait to show it to you. Yeah, it's a very interesting piece of Canadian history because it was from the not the war, it was the emergency measure in case of zombie attack. Like back in the 50s, it was nuclear attack. So how to feed, how to light up the people without electricity. All right, that's where the same place where I bought my the big stove that I have for boiling water, maple syrup water. It was coming from the same department. All right, it was welfare department, Canadian department, something like that. My Sawyer stove. That's what I was looking for the word. All right, so stick around. Let's test that outside. All right, folks. So, and if that stove was able to speak, it will tell us a lot of good story, like all the bang around You can see it's been everywhere, like rough landing, rough places. They even have some pine sap, like a sticky sap. I can see it been in the ground. So I love stuff. I love stuff with leaving scars, marks. I love that stuff. All right, so stick around, folks. All right, folks. So I've got 2 cups of cold water. All right, and I just fill up about half of white gas naphtha. So I'm just gonna close the valve. I'm just gonna did a couple of strokes to pressurize the tank. All right, now I'm going to open it. And I should be able to see. There we go. Then I close it. All right, let's light up. Here we go. Now it's lighting up. Now I close the valve because I don't want to have overflow. The principle of this type of jet blast burner is the loop that you see here at the top. It starts to from liquid gasoline to vapor gasoline, or the vapor fuel. All right, this one is naphtha. All right, so I'm just gonna make sure the valve is closed because it's starting to build up pressure. The valve is closed right now. It's everything remaining in the hose. That's what you see. On the bottom of the stove, there's a absorbing pad. It's a heat resistant that create the. But I need, before opening it, I need that fuel into that pad completely burn before starting to open it again. It's almost there. Full stroke. Then I can open it. This, you can hear that for a couple of 100 feet. I'm just gonna put it like that. All right, the camera is showing 222 right now, so I'm just putting it on the top like this. Full open. Very reliable stove right now. Now, light is closed. I don't know if you can see it's starting to get, I don't know, I'm gonna look at the camera. I'm just gonna do a close view of that red thing happening. You can see starting to get red in the middle plate there, the back flame. Now, in a normal winter condition, you will have the heat foil all around here to protect the tank, but also to concentrate the heat into the stove, and that way you also save fuel because all the heat is concentrated. So yeah. So I start at 222, right now it's 3 4. So that's in 20 seconds, it will be 2 minutes. Nothing yet. Of course here I am at 550 feet sea level. The pressure is high right now because of that high pressure system that we have, bringing a lot of dry heat. So stick around. It's 4 minutes and 30 seconds. That's 2 minutes and 15 seconds now. See how long that thing is cooking. Yeah, it's fully open. Now the disadvantage of that stove, it doesn't have any foot pegs, adjustable level. So if you are in the Arctic, there's plenty of stone that you can make yourself a flat surface. And the wood too, they must be, but if you are in a place where, I don't know, like it's all about snow, then you need to pack the snow pretty hard and definitely find a stone to rest that stove, because a foot peg stove can be put on a hard packet snow, but not these stoves, because the base is quite warm, getting too warm for the stove. I probably use a wood surface that will do the fine. In order to find a flat wood surface, you need a good saw to make it flat. Alright, it's bringing to 6 minutes right now. So that will be 2, 4, 5, 6. That will be 3 minutes and 10 seconds. It's 15, 17, 18, that's 22. Alright. I've got some bubble happening. After 3 minutes, just small bubbles. Like I told you, these stoves were built back in the 70s. And they still make, MSR is an outstanding camping furniture company. They even make very outstanding, very good water filters. They make cooking set, stoves. They still made the new XGK multi-stove. It's a good price. I think it's under 300 Canadian dollars, but it's a good stove. And I do think the new model now have foot pegs under it, if I do recall. They even make tents, I believe. Look into the website, look at my video description. Alright, now it's 7 minutes and 22. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 5 minutes now. And you can see starting to steam. So after the and right now, like you saw, it's 33 degrees Celsius. So definitely in the winter time, it will take a little bit more time, but you see it as steaming effect. Alright? Is it boiling yet? Let's do wait another minute. It's 8 minutes sharp now. And 12 seconds, it will be 8 minutes 22. We start at 2 minutes 22, I think. What I like about naphtha is, despite it's very expensive, kerosene is less expensive, but it's a dirty, alright? But naphtha, it's always leave your stove pan clean, alright? Now if I was doing camping all the time, every weekend, I will switch to kerosene in a heartbeat because it's much cheaper, alright? It's boiling right now. You can see right there, it's boiling. Alright, so we can safely say that so 8 minutes, so within 6 minutes, at that temperature right now outside, like I say, we're 550, it's 30 degrees Celsius, high pressure, it's boiling and within 6 minutes. Now I'm gonna close it. There's some simming you can do right now. I'm just gonna close it. Simming is quite hard with that stove, but it's feasible. You just have to go very small. See, right now it's stable at this simmering. If I go a little bit higher, lower, and now I'm going to close it down hard. Now be in mind, there's about 12 inches of a hard steel tube, stainless steel tube, and these hard are very stainless rods are very good. They're not flexible line, and that's why these stoves long so much time, because of their roughness, very strongly built. All right, I'm still on closing. What's happening right now is the tube, which is full of fuel. That cold part is starting to get empty. All right. There we go, almost. And it's gonna do that for a couple of minutes between gas, and here we go. It's all burned right now. All right, folks, so there you have it. He's still protesting. You have an outstanding stove with an outstanding various stories. Like that guy who owned it did take care of it very well. He have 3 spare spare parts, complete stove, except the base. I was only looking for the base. I end up with the whole. Marianne will have that stove for and her children too. All right. So again, thank you very kindly for supporting my channel. And for this season, that will be my last stove. I've got one more video next week. The last, my last video of that camping stove and lantern series for this year. I already have. I promised to you to show you one more lantern, but I'm very busy right now, as you know, doing the firewood season and getting better about my flying. But I want to do house renovation too, so that's why I asked to do my chimney and everything. All right, so again, thank you very kindly for supporting. Leave a comment. Let's share our knowledge. You don't need to be a YouTube creator. I have outstanding comment for you folks. I really appreciate that supportive comment too. And yeah, basically remember folks, life is very good, and hey, enjoy the camping season if you use one of those stove lanterns and stuff like that. All right, take care of yourself. All right, cheers. I didn't realize, and I want to show you you see the pad, the white pad in the bottom. I'm gonna try to move it in a way that perhaps you're able to see, but this is and that's why you have the cup like that. But there's a bottom there in the bottom, and then you see, that's how I light up the stove. All right, folks, cheers.